Getting started as a vegan. Trying to create a new eating habit and switch to veganism is something that more people are attempting to do each year. From a lifestyle that used to be quite uncommon, it has grown into a much more popular option and is finding a massive amount of support in all walks of life. People who work 2 jobs, people who live in multi-million-dollar houses, and even the rebelling teenager down the block are all likely to be vegans at this point. With so many people turning to veganism, it is no doubt that you have wondered exactly what it would mean for yourself as well. Most people think that veganism is exactly like vegetarianism. However, this is actually highly incorrect. They are two completely separate ideas that only share a few similarities. Typically speaking, vegetarianism is a much easier lifestyle to adopt and is much less rigid. Vegan is much stricter and can be much harder for someone to change to on a quick basis. This can make it extremely complicated to actually change to vegan living immediately. In order to get the biggest benefits out of living as a vegan, it is very important to follow all of the guidelines. This means avoiding all foods and food products that include animals or are made from animal parts. This includes meat, honey, milk, eggs, cheese, yogurt, and other similar products. A true vegan diet will consist on massive quantities of breads, vegetables, fruits, pastas, and other similar foods. This can be an extremely different diet for someone to adopt that is used to eating large quantities of meat and could be a bit difficult at first. Working to make some slow changes is typically recommended to make the entire process as simple as possible. Of course, the idea of a single massive change might sound easier, but in reality this is typically a lot harder and is associated with a substantially increased risk of failing to really follow through with the vegan lifestyle. Rather, the smaller changes are better since they will lay the foundation for permanent changes. Not everyone finds the process of switching to vegan to be a disaster. There are some people who do switch to the new diet with no problems or complications at all. However, typically the people who switch the easiest will generally be those who consume small amounts of meat and other animal products on a normal basis. This makes it much easier for them to adopt the new lifestyle with the fewest amount of complication. If you discover that you are having a problem adjusting to the new dietary requirements, you should always take some time to see if there are any small changes you can make to your life to make things easier. These small changes might seem really minor, but they can potentially help you substantially. Waiting until you have completely failed the diet can be a crushing experience. Seeking out as much help as possible as quickly as possible is instead a fabulous way to proceed and is typically quite easy to do. A few minutes of your time is all that is required. The results are well worth the effort and you will be glad you took that time as well. Your new vegan lifestyle awaits you, as long as you are able to manage the transition. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. For more healthy tips, visit our website at ntk-learning.com. Thank you for watching and see you next time.